right. Let's see if this is working. It is week 23. Here we go. Month of June. Gonna do some solves on 3x3 and 4x4 and see how I do. Last week was kind of a rough week, but I'm thinking this week should hopefully be better. Just practice solve for 2 and then we'll get right into it. $15. That was pretty good. That was a pretty good solve to start, but not that it really matters. Oh gosh. 14.96. Oh my gosh, a 15 and then a 14. That was kind of crazy. Do one more, see if we can keep it up. The odds are not good, but I will try. Fully right on that one. 17. There was a one look all I knew, but I for some reason didn't. I just kind of went with it, the 2 look. But yeah, so that's a pretty good start. Let's see if I can keep it up. We're gonna get right into it. Obviously, last week I had a bad 22 second average. Gonna try and get back to under 20. So let's see if we can do it. Here we go. Solve 1. Here we go. $17.35. That could have been better, but that was a really good first solve. Solve 2. I almost knocked the timer off the table. Saved it though. 19.63. Kept that under 20 seconds. Even though I kind of messed up a little bit. Some good crosses though to start. That's been good. So solve 3. $17.86. That one was good. If I can get one more good one here, then maybe I can have a good average. Crap. Well, this is the bad solve, the average. $22.91. I messed up. I messed up the cross sides, and that kind of threw off the whole solve. So this will be it. Final solve. Here we go. Come on. Oh my gosh. 2309. I blew it on the final solve of the average. I cannot believe that. That was such a great average, and then I just completely blew it. I did the wrong PLL. That's going to be a 20.13 average. That would, oh my gosh, that's annoying. 20.13 seconds. That should have been, if that was a decent solve, that would have been easily a sub 20 average. I had a chance with a good solve to maybe even make that my best average ever. Oh my gosh, that is annoying. That is really annoying. Got to get used to recognizing that one Magola. But yeah, that was that. I'll do 4x4 next. But that was frustrating. All right, 4x4. That really could have been one of my best averages ever. But we'll do 2 practice solves and then we'll get right into it. I've honestly been slacking off a little bit on 4x4. I need to get back to grinding on that. 114.50. That was honestly one of the best starts I've ever had. I was done with edge pairing in like 45 seconds, which was really crazy. That was like the best skip I've ever experienced on the edge pairing. It was like the method is called 3-2-3 edge pairing, and I only had to do the first 3 part, and everything else was already made. But couldn't capitalize on the later half of the solve. So let's do one more warm up, and we'll go from there. Oh, that's really annoying. $126.0. That's more average. So last week you got a 122 average. My record is 115. So we'll see what we can do. Let's get to it. Solve 1. Solve 1. Here we go. Are you kidding me? That's annoying. Really hope that works. $125.92. Not the greatest start. Oh. That would be a DNF. Terrible start. Solve 2. Let's try to do better than that. (113.72). I have no idea how it turned out to be a 113. I really messed up the edge pairing on that, but the first part of the solve was fairly good. But I'll take that, I guess. Solve 3. Where the heck is it? (112.88). That was a bad 112. So I haven't been happy with any of these solves, but 2 of them have been pretty good, actually. The first parts of the solve I'm doing good, but it's like the edge pairing afterwards isn't anything special. Solve 4. Where the heck is it? 117, 4, 2. All right, so I need a good solve here to have any sort of chance. Final solve. Let's do this. This is not a good solve. One 23, 32. That kind of killed it. 118, 1-5. That's my second best 4x4 average ever. That's technically good, but I'm not happy with that 118. I had so many problems with the edge pairing and everything. I really wish I could have done better on that. Maybe I'll just do some 3x3 solves here. So 3x3 was looking to be one of my best ever, and then I blew it at the end. 4x4 was my second best ever, but kind of annoying to say the least. $16, 2, not bad. $15.5-1. Wow. 2 back-to-back. Really good solves. Oh, 13.82. That is my fastest solve ever on camera. A 13.82 second solve. Oh my gosh, give me a PLL skip there, and that's a personal best. That was less than a second away from my personal best. That was incredible. These are some really good scrambles to start. 21-30. Messed up the PLL. 34.78. That ruined it right there. Here we go. $21.78. Yikes. 17.84 second average of 5, though. That's pretty good. $26.04. It went from amazing to terrible. $21.30. Terrible. $18.36. $21.88. 2557. $19.06. Yep, we're done. Oh man, had some great solves. A good 3x3 average until the very end and kind of blew it. A second best ever 4x4 average, and probably could have been better. So let's finish this off with one good solve and then we'll be done. $17.78. All right.